have seen a lot of really cool things around Cozumel, but I want to dig really deep and see what makes the locals tick. So we found an artist named Greg, and we're going to go talk to him. He's just one of the many amazing and interesting people we've met in Cozumel. A transplant from the US who found paradise and never left.
I first came to Cozumel in 1988 and fell in love with the island immediately, the people, everything about the reefs, and fell in love with the island to the point that I bought a house here on that very trip.
Back then, this was a vacation home, wasn't it? How did you transition from vacationing here to being a full-time resident?
Well, in 1998, I came down here. 10 years after I bought the house, I came down here on vacation. And on the very first night I was here, I walked into one of the local music places about 11 o'clock at night and asked a girl to dance. And her name is Liliana Macotel, and she's now my wife. Within 9 months of meeting her, I had sold my business in Seattle, where I was living at the point at that time, and moved down here to the house that I already had a house here, so I brought my engraving machine, which is what I do, my artwork, and came down here to live with her, and here we are, completely happy.
I'm sure she had to twist your arm really hard.
Oh, yeah.
So what's really great is you work from home.
I do. I have my artist studio. I paint on silk and I engrave in glass, and both of those mediums I work on here in the downstairs of my home, and we live in the upstairs, so I basically don't have to leave here.
And you're saying earlier that you're really well known for your engraving.
Yeah, I've been engraving glass for 20 years. What I do is not very common. It's an old, ancient technique that was more common actually in the 1850s than it is now. It's called cameo engraving. It's where I sit down and engrave away at layers of colored glass that I made when I blew the glass. The good part being that my work is extremely unique that way, and that's one of the reasons it sells, is because no one else in the world really makes it.
You also do silk work, don't you?
The painting on silk is relatively new, the last 3-4 years, and what I really like about it is it's completely different. I've been doing the glass for so long, and I do what I do and I love it, but the silk just allows me to experiment and go wild crazy with colors and do all these different things.
You know, a creative outlet for your creative outlet.
Exactly.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, with the silk work, you're going to teach me how to do this.
I set something up here that I was hoping we could get you to see if maybe you have a little artistry in yourself. And
we have a project on our hands,
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
Okay. See the fabric.
That really travels.
Yeah, it's going to expand. Try that.
Fun. I think I like the patience. Okay, I'll be honest. I think I failed art class in middle school, but this is so relaxing and I can see why Greg loves to do it. This is a lot of fun, Greg, but you know what? I think you're a lot better at it than I am.
Well, I've been doing it longer, and actually, I made you one.
Oh, good, because I'm really messing that one up. Thank you so much. That's absolutely beautiful. When you're in Cozumel, be sure to stop by Greg's gallery, have some fun, hang out, see some of the art, and thank you so much for inviting us over. I really appreciate it, and thank you for this.
Thank you very much. Vamos.
Vamos.